You know, when I walk, I often listen to a podcast. And lately I've been listening to the New York Times because I have a subscription now. And today I was listening to a podcast about the effects of the weight loss medication, Ozempic just being one of them. So they had interviewed a couple where the one lady in this relationship had tried it. Now they go into the history of the couple, right? And I won't get into it now, but what I found super interesting was that she now, who uses this medication, has lost a lot of weight, and she's noticed that people perceive her differently because of this weight loss. And you got to think about this. When you've lost a lot of weight, you still see yourself the same way. You feel the same way. You're the same person. You just have a smaller body. But this time, her company was seeing her differently. She was being asked to do different types of projects. And she also had more control over her choices. So, for example, this is just an example. In the past, she would do things with her husband because she wanted to make him happy, and because, you don't say no, for example. But now that she was on the medication, she was actually speaking her truth. So, for example, if she didn't want to stay out late, she would simply say, I want to go home at 10 o'clock. I'm tired. When in the past, she would not have said that. So it's interesting how this, and I'm not saying go on this medication for that. That's not what this is about. This is about speaking your truth. This is about speaking your truth. Now, it helped her manage weight, which is a whole other conversation. And it also helped her to speak her truth. And that's what's really important here. Sometimes it's not easy to be completely honest with someone. Sometimes you have to start with yourself. You start with yourself. You start with, I need to be honest with myself. What do I want? Do I really want to do this? Where's this coming from? Working with a coach helps, definitely. Okay, sometimes you need therapy too, but working with a coach like me definitely helps you to work your way up to not just speaking the truth to yourself, but to others. And I believe that once you start speaking the truth to other people, yeah, you're going to get different reactions, because they're not used to that. Like, where's the old mom? Or where's the old Linda? I used to get away with this before, but now I can't. What's going on here? So you can expect, when you start being yourself, your true self, start asserting yourself, you will get a response from other people. Might not be what you expect, but it might be worth it in the long run, because then you feel better. You've removed all your clothing, shall we say. Anyways, for more information on my services, go to my website, lindagrobert.com. You can also send me an email. I'd love to be your coach. Bye now.